Hey everybody, good morning, good evening, good moment, wherever you are. Again, I'm Brian Dorian, or Snappy, from Pivx, and this is this week's episode of Pivx Press. So it's the week of September 17th, 2017, and as you can see, I'm outside. It's a little overcast today, but it's not too bad. I love filming outside because it's life, really. So, and that's just like Pivx, and I like putting those two together. I got that question this weekend, like, why do you always shoot outside? It's a little bit of a challenge, but it's a lot of fun. So, speaking of this past weekend, I had an incredible opportunity to meet a lot of Pivians. Drove up north into Canada, and actually got to meet the entire Rubarbarian team themselves. So everybody from Chad to Hannah to Simon, Chrono Fox, who's in Slack as well. Just an incredible team that has really assembled, and family that is supporting Pivx, right? So these are a lot of the people who are the creative entity and force driving what is now Pivx, right, in terms of a brand. So it's really great to sit down, meet them, talk to them one-on-one, and just get their vibe, and they're awesome people. And it's no wonder that Pivx has so much passion as a endeavor, because these people are some of the most passionate people I've met. And it was just awesome to get to chat with them and also get sneak peeks of what they have in store for Pivx. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, next up, a couple meetups just real quick. There's one in Philadelphia. I think it's on October 1st. The details are on the meetup page. There's one happening in, I believe, in Germany. And I think there's talks of getting another Northeast, so New England Northeast meetup happening. And then there was one that happened in Colorado. So it's really cool to see. Stay tuned and keep posted on that meetup page, because these things are organically just popping up. Pivians from all over are just going, hey, I want to have a meetup, right? It doesn't matter if it's 2 people, 20, or 90, like the one that happened this past weekend. It's really great to see the community just going for it, right? JFDI. So stay tuned and keep looking at that meetup page. All right, let's talk about the markets real quick. As everybody has lived through this past week, which if you've been in crypto a while is nothing new, right? People come out and say, hey, it's a scam, or we're gonna shut down exchanges, XYZ, and all of a sudden the markets tank, right? And then 6 days later, the markets are back up. So one interesting thing, which has been really cool to see in Pivx, is during that whole time, Pivx just trucked right along. So the Satoshi value, I think we're hovering around 90,000. It prayed really consistent during this whole bloodbath. So again, that was a really interesting phenomenon just to observe about this entire ecosystem that is Pivx. It's been holding its value steadily, and I think we're around 32, 33 on CoinMarketCap. In currencies, I think we're top 25 now. So again, it's just awesome to see that valuation growing. Everyone knows it in Pivx, and it's interesting to see the rest of the markets beginning to catch up. So another development in the Pivx community, Ledger wallet integration, right? So for those of you who don't know, Ledger wallets are a USB offline cold storage device for cryptocurrencies. Pivx will be on very soon. And the really neat thing that the developers have figured out and will be finalized is that you will actually be able to put your PIV, let's say you're running a masternode, right? So you can put your PIV onto one of those devices and still run your masternode, right? So your collateral goes on to your Ledger, offline, it's secure, and you're still running your masternode, right? So this is just another testament, and kudos out to the Pivians and developers and everyone who's been part of this endeavor to continue to ensure the security and safety of your PIV. So great job all around. So the other really awesome news that came out recently, which if you missed, I'm about to tell you right now, is Pivx is one of a handful of cryptocurrencies that now has an actual cryptographer as part of its team. So what does this mean? There's now somebody who is professionally and academically trained to look at code to ensure the security and privacy of message signals, right? So obviously Pivx, private instant verified transaction, as we are on our own now, really venturing into new realms of the tech and of coding, it was paramount that we actually brought in another person who is classically trained and a professional in this industry. So again, great job to the community, to the developers, to the team, to everybody really putting this together to allow to bring in a academic, professionally trained cryptographer into the Pivx ranks. So again, this isn't something that you're necessarily going to see tangible in the standpoint of here's ads or whatever else, but just know that on the background, right? So everything that's going on that helps run the network securely, smoothly, and ensures your privacy, we're somebody that's just brought in to even increase that. So great job, guys, all around. All right, that about wraps it up for this week's edition. Hope it wasn't too long. Thanks for listening, tuning in, for being incredible Pivians, and for being yourself. Again, I'm Brian Dorian Snappy. This was another episode of PivX Press. And remember, keep it purple, people.